We know kind of going into 2020, data segmentation has sort of become a very common practice. Can you elaborate on how better segmentation practices can increase your ability to target your audience?
Sure. So basically it depends on what your product is, what your market is. Are you doing B2C? Are you B2B? Always remember that it's H to H, human to human. So by all means, start with engaging. If you have new customers, if you have people who haven't ordered in a while or just haven't engaged in a while, you're going to target them differently. You're going to talk to them differently, right? Someone who's new and excited, you're going to say, hey, these are all our great features. You're going to continue their customer journey a certain way. If it's someone who hasn't interacted with your brand in a while, someone who just maybe opens even, but hasn't really clicked or engaged in any way, you're going to talk to them a little different, right? Entice them, give them a reason to come back. So segmenting is a huge opportunity to not only engage with your customers, new prospects, but it's also a way to lift your open rates, and overall we want engagement, right? So just the right message at the right time is always the most important thing to remember. And there's nothing wrong with hyper-segmenting. There's nothing wrong with doing targeting based on demographics or perhaps their age range or some other reason that makes sense for your operations. Just remember that whatever way you're segmenting, it's a clear message to the consumer or to the client, and you should see that engagement lift.
Candice, you guys have a lot of experience about how beneficial segmentation could be for your campaigns at Giant Partners. Do you have any additional tips that you want to add to Diana's? Or even more so, can you talk a little bit about how your team uses data append models and strategies to help monetize your current consumer data? And could that assist with data segmentation as well?
Yeah, so like Diana was saying, it's really important to know your client, whether it's B2B or B2C. And we have, some of us have been around for 10 years, 20 years, so our data is what we would call aged. So what we like to do is we like to take that super powerful clientele list and we like to add things to it. So we'll add those ages or those marital statuses or those presence of children, and then now you have a different insight to your actual clientele. So by doing that data modeling and then appending that information will give you not only a better reach to that audience, but then it will allow you to segment that in a way that would be powerful and most useful to you guys.